Little mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. I think we're doing okay. Just checking a couple things here. Okay. So, what do we got? 52,875. Let's see if we can re-roll this spell here. Let's re-roll this quest. Nope, just wanted to be 500. On our way to 100,000 gold. So we can buy 100 packs. Open those up on live stream for everybody. We're just chilling. We got our morning coffee. We got a little 420 friendly here. Let's pack this little bowl here. That's gonna be tasty. So, we got the first, I don't know this guy's name. He's Asian, Japanese, Chinese. This guy's gonna wreck us. They got those smart, high intelligence genetics. They smashed me in League of Legends. Peak of human intellect, I tell ya. Let's see. Up to speed 1, we gotta get this thing going. So, do we drop the Expedited or just go for the Rune Belt right off the bat? You know he's got instant speed removal, so it's not going to really matter about the Expedited right now. Alright, let's get this bowl sparked up here. Just gotta give me 1 second. I gotta go shut my bedroom door for a sec. Drop that headset on the floor. Alright. So we got 3 mana. Let's count on luck. Let's do it. This will draw us the cards we need. Unfortunately, my opponent's getting a little bit land screwed. He's getting mana screwed. Get our mountain out. Basically, he's gonna have to have another removal spell now. Not attacking into that. Prototype, Menace. How does he unlock him and switch him from a prototype? Another, oh, 7.
Something suspicious is going on. And
Interesting.
For once, it's not my fault.
Discard the Expedited. Actually, you know what? This card is more important to me. Here we go, let's see. Now let's get some granular control here. Put all these stops down. Get Howl Squad. Now let's tap him. That's a lot of 2/2s. She's not going to be able to block him, so... block him, so there we go. There we go. That should get rid of our Liliana. That was a smart choice by him.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Now, unfortunately for him, we're at max speed, so we're going to be able to tap out for a ton of mana next turn. Basically combo right off, hopefully, ideally. Especially if we draw a damage spell like Shock or Burst Lightning. Let's see what it gives us. There's the Shock. Oh, he's in trouble now. Now we're going to be able to combo off just absolutely crazy. Gonna draw some cards. Make sure we get our stops down here. We had a lot of ways to end that game there. We were just absolutely popping off with mana. I definitely am missing Lightning Strike at times. Let me take a quick look at this deck. Hang on, let's look at these back here. So we're gonna pull this up. And honestly, sometimes if I drop them by 1 each, then I could include a couple Lightning Strikes. I would love to go with Helix, but we can't splash white right now. After I get up to 100,000 gold up here, I'm going to get 100 packs, and then I'm going to build the Boros deck. Because I'm going to be able to get the actual dual lands from the rare wild cards. So right now we're at 53,125. Halfway to 100 packs. We're going to open them all up on live stream. Hey bro, what's going on? Cosmic Sparks, welcome back, my friends. Yeah, we're trying to slowly use the deck a little bit here and there. Figure out the best ways to spend the mana. Expedited Inheritance is a fun, interesting card to work with. Sometimes it blows up in my face, and sometimes it works in my advantage. It seems to be a card that's also a win more and also a lose more card. If you're already losing, this sometimes it's not the best card to have. I find it works best against these red decks and green decks where they're gonna do direct damage either through direct damage spells or with their creatures. And it's not that great versus black when white that has just instant exile or just destroy, trigger the expedited. This guy's taking his time. Cestus, D-E-I. Cestus, that's a weapon. I think Hercules used a Cestus. Or his brother. Mythology. So I remember that from playing God of War. Well, it's always risky, but let's put it out here. Innkeeper's Talent, let's see. Gets to put a 1/1 creature on a creature he controls. Then creatures with the counters have wards. Then you can put one of them on a permanent or player, put twice that many. Okay. That would be level 3, I understand. You know what? This is a great opportunity to play the Count on Luck. I feel like this is a strong hand unless he dumps hard on me right now with some hasty creatures, some prowess. It's a good mana base. Look at those duels. I don't have those. I can't run duels yet. I don't have these kind. That's what I need. I need to get those 100 packs, get the rare wild cards, and then I can get the rare lands to run a dual color deck. I can't support the mana base like this guy. And like I said, unless he's got that prowess and hasty deck, this is definitely it. So now the problem is, now that I've got Expedited down, I can't really use it as removal. So what I need to do is hope that he's only holding a Shock or a Burst Lightning in hand also. He's not going to have access to Lightning Helix. I can let him swing at least once for free. And he may not attack. Draw some good cards, please. So with 5, I could play 2, 4, and then use a Burst Lightning on one of my own blockers. But I think the Dracosaur. The thing is, I need chump blockers now, though. You know what? That was probably the wrong play. I should have done one more Expedited plus a Rune Master. Well, Horde Master, sorry. I would have got more chump blockers, and that would have blow him up, and I would have got 4 cards for him with the 2 Expediteds on the board. And Kranka would have tapped. Now the Horde Master's gone. Oh, I totally misplayed that. That was my only chance of victory, and I just misplayed it. Lessons learned. I won't make that mistake again. That's the whole point of this, right? Learn how the deck plays, when to play the cards. Although he's tapped out now, so I could just simply go for it. I got a first strike. I know he does too. That'll just draw me more cards also then. See, I should have played the other card first. That was just a bad play by me. That's how it goes. We can move on to the next one. Ask the Carolina fans. Man, I was really cheering for the Carolina Hurricanes last night, bro. They played an amazing game. I don't know if you guys watch hockey at all also. I was super, super proud of the Hurricanes. I know Florida beat them in the end, but damn, they played a good game. They played with heart. They tried hard. It was a really, really good home game. It just they just came up a little bit short, mostly in the second period. Their goalie Anderson stood on their head. It was a great game. And at least they finally got a win, too. Just glad they didn't get swept. For a 4th time in a row in the Eastern Conference Final. I would have loved to see them get that second win at home, though. I was really wanting Carolina to get that win for their home team on home ice. Their fans deserve that. Man, I'm a Leafs fan, so I feel the pain. Having a team that just doesn't perform. So now it's going to be either up to Dallas or Edmonton to take down the Panthers. Now the funny part is, I don't know if you guys watch hockey again, but Carter Verhaeghe on the Florida Panthers, he's a local boy. I'm a Canadian here, and he's actually one of my buddy's sons. And it's crazy that he used to play locally here for us here in Toronto. And of course, we traded him to Tampa Bay. He goes and wins a Stanley Cup, and now he's in Florida winning cups and stomping on the Leafs. But it's all right. We got a good old local boy representing for us down in Florida. I work with Verhaeghe's dad, literally. So it's really interesting to see him playing on the ice, smashing Toronto. But let's see, this guy's got a Carsey Revenant on the board. Demon. Kincaid. I better pay attention, he's going to end this game on me, right? He sees my Krenko. We're going to get to play it. Now let's not mess this part up. Get that Goblin first. I don't want to go to attackers yet. Gotta get use out of that guy. Oh, it's gonna be over for this guy. I think I can combo out now. So he's tapped. So I'm going to get through. Let's just get through some damage here. Let's see what this deck can do now. I wish I had an expedited inheritance on the board. What I need to do now, let's see. I know this is going to seem counterintuitive perhaps. Oh my god, I did it again. I'm so dumb. I put too many stops down. I tapped my guy for 7 mana. And now it's gone and I can't play the Krenko. Oh my god, that was a muck up, we'll say. Jeez. That's an example of what not to do. I meant to go to my second main phase after combat and then tap the Howl Squad, replay this second Krenko, put out more Gobos. So we're just going to be on the game. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Can't believe I did that. That's part of the game, I guess, right? That's also the difference. That doesn't happen in paper Magic. Well, there you go. It didn't really matter anyhow, right? Got a chance at redemption here. So I gotta remember to keep these stops down. Now we can activate this. I really want to tap the 1. Now I gotta remember. See, now, okay, now we're at the end of the second main phase. That's what I thought it went to last time. I forgot I put that stop down. Yes, yes. Now let's not screw this up. Choose the legendary you wish to keep. I'm keeping that one. Now I can tap him again. Now we've got some threats out there, and now we can end the game on the next turn. See, I was supposed to do that the previous turn, and this game would be over already. He's got a chance to win on this turn now. I got 11 life. He's got to do some mental gymnastics. He did them. There you go. We still found the win. Franco came through. Him with Howl Squad is power all day long. If they don't remove him, this is basically game over. They're on the board together. We'll do that later off stream. 53. We're over halfway now. Once we get to 100,000, we're gonna open 100 packs. In my head, I'm thinking maybe like 50 packs from the Final Fantasy set, maybe 10 packs from 5 different sets. Or just maybe 100 packs from Final Fantasy, we'll see. Whatever anyone says in the comments, what do you guys think I should do? I don't have many followers or streamers, so if you guys follow and comment, you could let me know what you want to see. I get back to making some more regular YouTube videos. I'm waiting for, I ordered 4 random sealed decks from Magic the Gathering's history. I think I paid about $20 each when all was said and done. Yeah, I love the old school Magic, Philip. That's I'm collecting all the vintage stuff right now. Collecting like all the stuff from Revised all the way through 7th edition. I'm trying to complete all of the core sets. And then maybe I'll work on all the black bordered expansions. I'm trying to get a one of at least from 4th edition through 7th edition. I think I might be priced out of Unlimited now. I do have beta cards and it's got a pretty good collection, but now I'm sort of priced out of collecting beta cards. Gone up a little bit too much in price. That's why I'm sort of focused on 4th edition, 5th edition. They're still so cheap to pick up those cards, and I swear they're going to go up so much in price in the next 5 to 10 years. Everyone's focused on all the newest sets are still Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, even Revised, just starting to sneak up in price. I was telling people Revised is going to go up in price 10 years ago, and everyone was literally laughing at me. Now it's creeping up. Saying the same thing's going to happen 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th edition. Those core sets with the vintage borders, 5 to 10 years, you're going to see prices creep way, way up in those sets. I know that Revised has less cards, less card printings, so obviously there's less availability, but honestly, 4th edition, the artwork is so much better that I actually prefer the 4th edition cards. So I know the unlimited cards are a little bit more rare, but just from a collection standpoint, just having the 4th edition sets in your binder it's beautiful to display. The art pops. You know, it doesn't have that faded out, washed out look. Like I said, to try to put a collection together now for unlimited, it's way too expensive. You're not going to... I mean, I suppose if you got money, you could afford the Power 9 sets. I'm not that guy. And honestly, at this point, if you got money for Power 9, I'm like, dude, put it into Bitcoin. Like, I'm holding lots of Bitcoin now too, and you know, I used to have a Black Lotus and a couple of the Moxes, but if you're holding for investment now, there might be some better options for the big money. Bitcoin's sitting at a price point right now that it's about to pop and spike. It's been consolidating nicely. I don't know if you guys track Bitcoin at all also. And listen, I didn't just jump on that bandwagon also. I've been in Bitcoin literally since 2009. Since the beginning. When nobody heard about it. I was living in Calgary at the time. I never thought it would blow up, ever. I thought it was literally just going to be for the guys on Reddit, 4chan, none of the normies, but look where we are now. This guy's Sebki. I hope I can pronounce their names right. He's going to choose a non-land, exile it. That is an expensive single card removal if I ever saw one. Especially when he doesn't have the creature to put the 1/1 counter on. I think Duress would be the better card. No, they don't have access to Inquisition of Kozilek or other cards like that right now, but something like Duress or Thoughtseize is a heck of a lot better than this. So, here's what we gotta do. With 4 mana... Oh, this is a good thing. This is a great thing. I think I might blow up my own creature here just to draw some cards. Let's see. Exiles a creature they control and their graveyard? Alright. Exile the token, right? I think that's the way you do it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best standard decks are right now. I'm just trying to run mono red just to see if it can get to Mythic Tier. Like I said, last season I got easily into Diamond Tier. But this season, for some reason, it's struggling to get through Platinum. So either my skill level has dropped, or, you know, they've started to give me more realistic opponents. So when I started to play again last month, they just sort of eased me back into the game. Giving me softer opponents and better draws. But when I got to the high Diamond Tier, trying to get into Mythic, I was 1 win away from Mythic, and oh my god, did the players, they were good. It was a different class of player. Saw different decks that I hadn't seen, combos, power levels of cards. The gatekeeping to Mythic was real. Smacked me right back down to the bottom of Diamond. Decayed. Well, the good news is I don't have to attack with him then, and I'll just use him as a card draw engine. And then I can actually do dirty things like this. Do really dirty things. There we go. Oh, I do have that. That's beautiful. Not going to attack with that, because then he'll disappear. Right, this guy's just a card draw engine. And he's a great target for my my shocks to pull these cards. That's actually why I took out Lightning Strike in the beginning. I wanted my guys, I wanted the 2 damage so they were able to survive. I can give my 3/3s a shock, and it would trigger the Expedited without killing my creatures. 6. Okay, I can do that. I don't think he's going to be happy. Oh, and I still do have 1 mana too, right? Yep. Good game. It worked for us. Let's see if we can get this win streak going here. We need to get through Platinum. We shouldn't be stuck down here. Claim a little bit of gold. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing today. Let me check these charts. Yeah, so recently it hit a high around like 110, just over 110,000. It's been consolidating beautifully this past month. If I look at that 1-year chart, literally goes back to November when we sort of spiked from that flat range around 50 to 75 up to around 90 to 100. It dipped to its lowest around 85 and since January, not even since last November. We're peaking at new highs. Be a good time to stack those Satoshis. Everyone's always focused on like the price of a total Bitcoin. Like, I don't have enough money for it. I'm like, bro, you can just buy some Satoshis. You don't need to buy the whole coin. They're still super cheap. Still buy millions of Satoshis for dirt cheap. I mean, I tried telling guys that even in 2017 when Bitcoin was 3,000. Everyone was laughing at me then too. It's funny. This looks like it's going to be bad news for me. Balemore, Battle Mage Captain for 2. Flying 1/3. Okay, at least it's only until end of turn, but still. That's brutal for me. And they get Trample? Well, that's not good if I get the Expedited Inheritance on the board. So let's take advantage of this. He's the threat immediately, but let's let's go for the long game here. This is a long game play. Just want to ensure I get my mana drop every single turn, and I'm hoping he gets stuck on 2. Notice I got 3, he's got 2. I know he's going to play the 3rd. I know he's got blue too, so he's probably got pretty good card filtration. Card draw. We're going to always make sure we get our land drops here. And now we got to start stacking. This is good. It's going to let us keep our goblin. This is good. Now we're going to be able to get that speed up a little bit. We might be able to take advantage of him. This depends on how his turn goes, whether he dumps all over my head. Or... Oh, I thought I had another turn left. Now I got some choices to make here. What's he gonna do? I hope he doesn't have the spell. Well, I mean, I can't let him kill my Howl Squad, right? Well, that's not good. I think that just ended the game for me right there. Brutal. That has got to be game over. That was pretty vicious. Is he ward 2? Oh my gosh. Brutal. Brutal. The slightest glimmer of hope. Looking very doubtful. Sleight of hands. Nice. A decent card. I'd rather have something like Ponder or Brainstorm. But I'll take Sleight of Hand and Standard right now. Preordain would be nice. Well, I can't compete with that, right? Not with my one token. Those Pro S decks are vicious. I think there is a way to 1v1, bro. We could definitely try. Let me check. Second. So if I go, I think it's up to here, direct challenge, right up here where this these swords are. You'd have to enter. You can see my display name right here. Then you could enter that. So I think you'd have to type. Yeah, you can copy it to a clipboard. So I think it's if you enter that and then paste it down, and then you could probably say my Goblin standard deck, and then I have to type in your display name, or you could just grab mine. So if you just grab that Xylo, hashtag 37089. I think that's what you just enter right here. Yeah, you enter Xylo, hashtag 37089. Select your own deck, and then hit play. If you want to try that. I don't know if Phil left the chat or got here, but we'll give him a minute or two to load up the game and see if he can do that. The direct challenge issue is right up here, my friends. Dude, I'd be super happy. If you guys want to play on live stream for fun, I'm super happy to do that. Especially because there's generally no way to talk to the other players, so it'd actually be cool to be able to talk and chat, play, do some cool content for some other people. Oh, he tried, alright. If you enter, I wonder what happens. Did it give you an error message? I'll look into it. Oh, it is loading. Shite. Hang on. I tried to hit cancel on this one. Exit game? Can I? No, that'll... I don't want to close the entire game. Oh, dude. Sorry, I literally didn't see that till it just got up here. It loading. We'll try that right after this. That was my fault. I thought you were saying I tried to challenge and it wasn't working. So rather than sit there, I'm like, okay, we'll get back into some gameplay then. Or I was going to try to look it up online. But yeah, if you want to stick around, bro, right after this, we'll do it again. That's sweet. I love that idea. I appreciate that. You can get access to our secret Discord later. I got an invite-only Discord. Not like I have tons of followers that are knocking at my door to get in right now or anything, bro. I just figure rather than post absolutely everything public. But there's a lot of people online that don't like my opinions sometimes. Oh man, so what do we do? Put pressure? We're goblins. You gotta go for pressure, right? Playing a Golgari deck here. I love playing black-red decks. They're so fun. My first color I ever played back in the day during Unlimited was green. I had some elves, and I just remember like seeing Force of Nature. Being a little kid, it was like, I think $8 to $10 under the glass cabinet, but it might as well have been $1,000. I just wanted it so bad, just seeing that big fat 8/8 body. Oh my god, I could destroy everybody with this card. If only I had Force in Nature. I think at that point I was taking Mox Emerald out of my deck because I figured it was just as good as a land, except it died to Shatter. So I figured I'd take the Moxes out and just include a land. The way my little kid brain worked at the time. But what we can do, start to pump these guys up a little bit. I mean, generally you do want to give the other guys haste. Oh, that's good. Let's go for it. It's a little bit risky. Oh! Look at that, we got a free win. Super quick. Now we can get back. Let's try that challenge thing again, my bro. Then I can pack another bowl here for myself. Coffee, little 420. So if I go back to this direct challenge, I can add a Goblins standard deck. I always have to put what it is. So I don't know if you want to try to issue that direct challenge again. I'll just chill out here for a second. I'll repack this little bowl that I got here. And we'll see if you can issue that challenge, my bro. I don't know if you just need the right deck also. I don't know if you need to have a standard legal deck or if it just lets us play deck versus deck and it doesn't matter. It's not like I picked a format, it's just the deck I picked. So, I mean, a standard legal deck is just as legal in vintage format. Alright, let's see what it does. See what pops up on my screen here. I've never done this before, so I literally have no idea how it works. So I actually really appreciate getting to attempt this at least. Then I can at least go look up online. Maybe we'll get a list of duelists in here. We can get other guys in the chat that can cross challenge each other also. So I don't know what's it saying on your end. I wish I could click play. I don't know if I... Deck type, 60 card. Oh, you can choose. Oh, cool. I see. I didn't even see that. Yeah, no wonder they can't do Commander at all. Do you have the same one? It's like deck type 60, format best of one. I mean, it shouldn't really matter if you're issuing the challenge. It should just be, I should just accept whatever you're issuing to me, right? Okay. That's alright. I'm gonna spark this bowl up then and we'll just chill for a second, man. It's all good. I'm in no rush. I dropped a sledgehammer into my knee a little while ago. So I'll just say I'm off duty from work for a little bit, but I should be back in action super soon. Some heavy physio on it. So I'm just chilling right now. I mean, yeah, I'll try to do that, bro. I just didn't know if you wanted to put your name public or not, so I didn't even want to ask. Phillips official. Hashtag. I'm reading that 33-11. I think that's it, right? I'll have to look up and see, maybe it's just bugged or something. Yeah, we'll try here, bro. Yeah, it's the screen you're on too. Oh, is it working? The music just stopped. It looked like it's like gonna do something. Oh, I'm so silly. I just clicked right off of it. I got two screens. As soon as I clicked onto the second screen, it just cut the music off in the main screen. Well, we'll give it about 30 seconds, and then honestly, I'll have to Google it after and see what the deal is, because I've never really looked it up. I haven't been on Reddit to ask the experts deep into the community. But we'll give this about 30 more seconds here. Oh, the first H2? Okay, let me try that. I didn't even notice that. I literally thought you just accidentally capped the H, but I should have known you did it on purpose. And then it's... Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I think we got that one right this time. So let's try that. I think that's spelled correctly. And let's just see what it does. This reminds me of trying to get multiplayer games going back in the 90s over a dial-up modem with your buddies. You have to download Kali. I don't know if you guys were around for back then playing Warcraft 2, the originals. Tying up your parents' phone lines. Well, I'm not sure what the issue is here, so we'll try it later, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I can Google it. Wait, is it doing something? There we go! Oh my gosh! We just had to give it that little bit more time. Hell yeah. Well, you can see my cards at least, but that's okay. We're just doing this for fun anyhow. And the cards are what they are. Generally, you can play what you can play. It'll add another dimension to the game. This is awesome, bro. This is definitely awesome content. We're getting to play with one of our viewers. This is better than the randos. Say, this is one of my favorite games of Magic I've ever played now. Just originally back in the day, man. Healer's Hawk, I love it. Well, let's see. This is probably the wrong one to blow. But I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on you. So I'm going to drop this Expedited Inheritance on the board. You know it's coming now. Unless I get that third land drop, then I'm going to drop a Count Unlock. My Boommobile is the most useless card. You should take that one. Yeah, oh, see, I didn't even get that land drop too, right? Although, if I get up to max speed, oh man, gotta watch out for my Howl Squad Heavy. He'll be your next removal target. Oh my gosh, I gotta see the Boommobile, I don't need that one. Oh, dude, you're killing me. I gotta count on my Burnout Bastronauts and my 2 mana. Alright. This is gonna be a race. They got double strike now. A lot of my opponents forget about that. Each player discards a card.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when sacrifices must be made.
You could have chose the +1. Oh, that's my only hope now.
I knew this was a waste of time.
Not sure if you have any enchantment removal in your deck. I know I don't. I need a shock, I need a burst lightning, oh my gosh. Well, if I can do. Let's put you on a 2-turn clock, at the very least. Oh, we should have picked like a best of 3. I need to build a sideboard for this deck too. I'll write down your username, or hit a subscribe and like to my YouTube channel, bro. And drop some comments. I'm gonna put these videos in a playlist under just like the gameplay playlist. And, yeah, if any viewers want to join up and play some games, we'll do some best of 3s, try some deck ideas. Not gonna win with more land unless this guy just gets the damage through. Could block him, I think. Something tells me you gotta cut down. I need to draw like a shock or a burst lightning. It's pulling me lands, and Kranko's probably a little bit too late for me. Although... oh gosh. He's gonna come down to the next turn. Oh, that's not looking good for me. Can I block? Does he have Death Touch? Alright. Block 1. Oh my gosh. More land again. And then another count on luck. Not the cards I needed, bro. Good game, my friends. I can play some other decks too, just for fun. I don't have any other really super competitive decks made, but I'm super happy to just run some other decks back. If you want to roll some games. Does it let us switch decks between games, or do I have to switch challenges? Let's see, I'll roll, if you want, I'll run a different deck. Let me see if I have anything. I mean, I could even just run, let's see what they got for me in Azorius Standard. Alright, let's roll one more, bro. Let's see. Give you a second to pick your deck, and I'll send it to you again. So you just let me know when you're ready with the deck. And yeah, we'll do a best of 1 again, but I'll build some sideboards on some of my cards, and maybe next time if you catch me another day, we'll do we can just roll a best of 3. Some sideboards. I don't usually get to do that often here also. But I'll shoot the challenge over. Assuming you got your deck picked out. So I think this is just mainly a pre-made deck. I may have made a few changes here and there, but this is definitely not like a super optimized, tuned Azorius deck here. But sometimes you just draw the right cards and they all play together. I definitely appreciate you asking for the challenge, man. Like I said, I've never done it before. This is my first time getting to do it, and on stream is even better. For anyone watching, we're getting to challenge one of our own streamer watchers. So if anyone else wants to, just hit up in the chat, man. We can... Let's see how this game goes. Against one of our own streamers, our own watchers, Philip's official here. If you got your own channel, shoot it out in the chat, bro. I don't know if you stream on Twitch, stream on YouTube. If you got your own YouTube channel, your own socials. I'm surprised they don't have some type of in-game chat. But hey, this way works just as good, I guess, right? We got a chat here. I actually still play Ultima Online. I don't know if you guys have ever played Ultima Online before, but I've also been playing UO since 1998. I still have, man, this is embarrassing to say, I still have 2 active accounts. I play them on Atlantic. If you guys were to log into Ultima Online, the official servers right now, you could log on to the Atlantic Shard, head east on the road out of Skara Brae. You'll encounter 2 towers along the road side by side with black and red banners and a bunch of vendors. Those are mine. Still active. It's been going since 1997, bro. I still play. Might do a little bit of content like that. Well, this guy seems like he's the mythic, so let's play him. I don't know this deck very well. So I'm just gonna trust in the deck here. Llanowar Elves, one of my favorite cards ever. I love the original version of him the best, the one they got from the Alpha Beta Unlimited Revised. That original art for Llanowar is sick. Well, you're gonna kill me if I block. I think I'd sacrifice a little bit of life here. What do I got? I got another rare guy here. Can I cast him yet? No, he's gonna cost me 5. Alright, we got a Cleek. Play an Archon. Is he a detective also? Well, let's play that one. Oh, I don't have the mana for it yet either. Jeez. Unbelievable. This is gonna get messy for me in a second. I think your bristly bind her bristly bill is gonna get very large also. Oh, you're pumping the Hydra. Oh, he's got trample. It looks like it's gonna be game over. Oh my god. That's sick. Well, I should try to tune up an Azorius deck too. You let me know if you want to run one more back, bro. It's totally up to you. Like I said, if not, I'll just play a couple other randoms anyhow. Or I can just pick another deck here. Like I said, the only one I really got tuned was that Goblins deck. The rest is just starter decks. I think it was just the starter decks that I've tweaked a little bit. Let's go with, let me pick some colors here. I can go with that one. Let's see. Let me know in the chat, bro. Let me see. I can pick a different deck here. Let's go with straight mono white. Alright, bro. You have a good night, Phillips. We'll head out some more random games. We're going to try to get some of these. Maybe we'll cast some black and white spells and try to go for... I don't know if I got Orzhov. I don't even have Orzhov in my deck list here. Well, let's just try to rank up then with the Goblins. Standard ranked Goblins. Dude, that was fun, Phillips. I hope I see you again. Come back tomorrow. Play against you anytime, bro. That was tons of fun. I'll try to get some other decks tuned up also. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 100,000 gold so I can open up 100 packs. And then we'll be able to really tune a Boros deck with Goblins. Splash white. And actually have the mana base to support it. Maybe that'll open up some other white deck possibilities. But right now, we got 1 mana open. We're Tiago Valienci. Let's see. Let's say a friendly hello to our friends. I gotta have a sip of my coffee here. Yeah, I appreciate all of you viewers out there, man. Anyone who views, engages, talks, give me advice, criticism, feedback. I am absolutely immune to criticism. Sticks and stones, sticks and stones. Let's see. Now that slick shot show off is pretty powerful. If he gets early damage in, it's going to be game over for me before I even get to play. So if he drops a Manifold Mouse and Emberheart Challenger... Heartfire Hero, exactly. Well, I don't want to let that sit on the board for very long either. Oh, that's what you want to do. Now Burst Lightning him. Now we got to 2 for 1 him. Unless he has another one-shot spell. Brutal. But it's already targeted? Yeah, it didn't matter. Vicious. 4-4. That is crazy. Let's see. This is going to be a very tough game to win now. This Heartfire Hero buffed up to a 4-4 is pretty crazy. It's a 1-1 counter. Oh my god. That's an insane card. I mean, I should be running that. How am I not running that myself now? That is crazy. I mean, if I had expedited Expedition right now, yeah, then he'd drawing me a lot of cards. The only good thing he does, oh, he does have Trample, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need to draw like a Krenko on the next turn and pump out a ton of Goblins to survive this against our friend Tiago here. Manifold Mouse and Heartfire Hero. That's vicious. What are you supposed to do against that, right? Even if I drop the Krenko. It's too late. He's too big. What's the answer? It's crazy. I have to attack with the 1. Wow, he let him through. I thought he was just gonna block. That's a good thing for me. There's a glimmer of hope here. But he has to draw, he has to have 2 land cards in his hand basically right now. If he has 2 land cards in that hand, we have hope. That is not land card. Oh, and it's over. Double strike? I would give him double strike, right? He already... That's it. He's got trample and double strike. Didn't even matter. I don't know what the answer to is. There's no removal in red that can deal with that. What, burst lightning? I didn't even have enough mana. If you had white, you could deal with it. You could just exile it. If you were black, you could deal with it. You could just destroy it. And they say lightning bolt is too overpowered. It boggles my mind. They're putting cards like that in standard, and they say that lightning bolt is too overpowered. Even lightning bolt wouldn't help you there. Although it would help you deal with one of the other mice at the side. Potentially slowed down, stopped a trigger or two. Well, we get to go first this time. This is a card draw engine for us, so let's see how this one goes. Up against Jinx. That's a League of Legends character, an ADC. I used to play a lot of support, so I know all about Jinx. I used to play support for Jinx all day long. I used to play Jinx on occasion. I was never a master Jinx player like some of the other ones. Obviously, I was a support main. I played a lot of Morgana. I feel like I was a pretty high-level Morgana support. I would love to still play League of Legends, except for two things. One, the player base is the most toxic player base on Earth. Two, I think with their new, it's spyware. They just install spyware on your computer. They want access to the kernel level of your computer, and for their supposed anti-cheat software. But I can't give the CCP controlled company kernel access to my computer. That's not going to happen. So we can't play League of Legends anymore. But now, you know what? I tell you, the best, when I said League of Legends is the worst, most toxic community in the world, you know which one is the best? The absolute friendliest and best gaming community on Earth is this one right here, is Magic the Gathering. This is why I always come back to this game. I have always found this to have the absolute best players, the friendliest players, the nicest players, the best gaming community. I'm telling you, it's Magic the Gathering. You know, and I think that's because it's a game that's always brought players together, and although you're dueling, it never feels like you're against the other player, you know? You're both just playing Magic, you're both enjoying Magic. I don't know, there's just something about it. It seems to attract nice people from all walks of life. I remember about 10 years ago, I used to play in a lot of the Grand Prix events. I traveled to Detroit, I traveled to Washington, I traveled to Montreal, Toronto, just a whole bunch of different areas in that sort of region. And I played against kids, I played against older gentlemen that have been retired for years, I played against people of all ages, from all walks of life, from all different jobs, and it's just one of those things that attracts so many people for so many different reasons, and everyone was just always friendly. You could talk to anybody. Good golly. Look at the damage these decks can put out. Is it? He has to attack. I might as well ping for a little bit of damage. Or I should save for another blocker. I mean, I gotta count on him being the blocker. And I gotta put a stop down here. I didn't mean to go to his turn. I literally tried to click the stop. And it literally went straight to his turn. That's crazy. That's it. Well, nothing you can do against that, Jinx. Good game, Jinx. The ADC won. So let's see, if I had to pick a favorite ADC when I would play with them, yes, a good high-level Jinx, or a, oh man, it'd have to have a really good Caitlyn. Or Ashe. I love playing with Ashe. As if I was a Morgana support, if I could get a high-level Ashe player as an ADC, oh man, the Morgana stun with the Ashe arrow is so overpowered. You get the longest stuns in the game on both of them. Morgana's got it on the Q. Short cooldown. And even that Ashe arrow, the amount of plays he could make with it is absolutely ridiculous. And then all you need to is build a few items that had some slow abilities and just slow them down, nail the Q, hit them with the Ashe. It's game over. But again, that relies on competent players who are working in a coordinated fashion, taking advantage of the wards, the vision. And there's always just as competent, or if not more competent players on the other side working against you. That was a super fun game. I really enjoyed it, but queuing for games took way too long. I mean, the fact that you'd have to wait 15, 20 minutes for a game to start up, only to have somebody leave the queue and you have to re-queue up, and oh man. And then some games just grinding out for 45 minutes. I probably wouldn't have minded so much if you could load into the games faster. Let's try to pronounce our opponent's name. El Gordito Lindo? El Gordito Lindo. El Gordito Lindo. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but that's what I got. 4-5. Well, that's 4-5 right there, right? 3-4-5. Now let's see what he's gonna do. Does he have another removal? We're gonna be drawing cards. Now, as long as he doesn't use trample, we got a very strong chance of winning this. He's not sure which one to do. This one's more powerful. Let's see if he chooses to block. He is. Yep, so now we're going to draw some cards. Filter that one, draw 3. See, I got all the stops down, so it shouldn't be going to his turn right after this. Make sure I got full control. He can take his 1 card. Now we're going to go to the end of combat, our next main, and now I get to drop 2 of these. I wish one of these was a count on luck. Oh, that's brutal. I'm going to need to draw a creature on this turn. If I get a land, I'm dead. If it draws me a creature, there's a hope. We can draw any creature. I mean, the count on luck is far from ideal. Just land and card draw. Look at this. Another count on luck. Another count on luck. It drew all my mana and all my card draw spells. I'll say that that's rare and unfortunate. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I just don't have enough mana. It's just, man, it just drew me too many of the card draw spells. I needed these cards 1 or 2 turns earlier. At least I can burst lightning my Draconautics engineer. Oh, that's brutal. That's fine. Let's see how this plays out now. I thought he was going to try to swing for the win or something. Oh gosh, he is. I'm sorry. I'm so mistaken. I wish I could block with more. 34 cards. $28. 22. $16. The only problem is, again, I'm not at the... If I was at max speed right now, I could play all my house squads, I could empty my entire deck, I could play Krenko, and I could literally destroy him for 30, no problem. But that's not the way it is. Do I have another lightning strike? I can't find it. I'm gonna have to blow the 2 shocks. Well, again, I probably needed 1 less of these. I needed to pull either a Bastronaut out way earlier in the game. That's unfortunate. Just drawing me the cards a little bit too late. Otherwise, we'd be getting the wins. Let's see. Sometimes the cards go for you, sometimes the cards go against you. Tagio. Earlier in the stream, we got to play a challenge game against one of our viewers. It was awesome. We had Phillips playing against us. It was sweet. We got to play a few games. Hopefully we'll get to see him again. I think just to give us a subscribe and like to the channel. If you want to play against some challenges against me too, just again, subscribe to the channel, like that channel, and like the video, and we'll play some challenge games. I'll start putting my my challenge name inside of the description of the videos. Let's get it out there while we can. Well, that's terrible. Like I said, there you go. Mana, no mana. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't want to give me my 1-drops. Maybe I need to change the deck, right? It says there you can have it now. Let's see. Got to put a little bit of board pressure. I thought he was going to counterspell that, to be honest. Maybe he does. Well, he won't have it now. I don't think there's a one drop counterspell that he can play. So if I get, well, there you can do. Oh, okay. This is gonna get really vicious for me soon, isn't it? So I should play my Krenko now while I can. Although really the better play would have been to play the Howl Squad. I just didn't want him to open up and then for sure counterspell. So I got 2 of these. Ward 2, Talarian Terror. I bet you that would be a cool foil. I should just keep some foils in a foil binder. Got them all together right now. I should just put a foil binder together. So if I have 5 mana, what is the best way for me to spend this? Card draw definitely helps, but we need to make him think that that's the only one we got, right? Now he's got the counter spell. Oh, he's gonna bounce Krenko? Oh, yep. Let's see. If I had 2 burst lightnings, maybe. I just need to get the speed up, so I got to do some direct damage here. Even better. Now I can keep that in hand, and I got the speed boost. That's exactly what I was hoping he was going to do. Sometimes you have to give your opponent the option. Never interrupt your opponent while they're making a mistake. They never interrupt me when I'm making mine. Oh man, goodness knows I make lots of mistakes in this game. It's so funny how often you see them right after you play them. Oh my gosh, he keeps returning this to my hands? Well, before that happens, I'm gonna give it a burst lightning. He's like, what are you doing? So I'm drawing cards, so I need options here. I need to make sure I got my land drops. See? I need my options. He probably thought that was odd. The best way to use this is to smack your own creatures with a shock. Burst lightning. This is looking rather hopeless for me now, isn't it? It's just looking that way, though. Now it's really looking that way. My sad little one token out there is very lonely. What are we gonna do to help this guy out? We have 6. If only we had 7, that would be sweet, but we don't. So, what do we do? Let's see what he's gonna do. I might have to... Man, it's gonna be rough. I'm just hoping he doesn't kill me on this turn. What? He returned a token instead of the Howl Squad. Why did he do that? Something tells me more bad things are gonna happen to me right now. My gosh. With haste, prowess. Oh, that's vicious. Oh! That's it. Good game, dude. We could have won on the next turn, I'm sure. It's crazy that this deck is slow. That's why I'm like, that's why I don't even run lightning strikes. You don't even get to cast them. You can't even, I can't even run 2 mana spell removal in this deck. It's too slow of a spell. It's crazy. I need... No, it's like I don't even need 4 of him. I could almost run 3. Sometimes the Sire is worth it, so we can just have him in for fun. So occasionally it's good. That leaves a spot for 3 more. So if we go to... Let's do type Goblin. We just need 1 drops though. This is what we got. Useless. He might be more useful than I think right now. He doesn't have haste, but he can get damage through at times, right? Oftentimes I can't get stuff through when I need to. I gotta pay. That's gonna make me use a lot of mana. I'd rather just have somebody who's got a little bit more. Let's just put him in, just as a one of, and we'll see which one we like better. Now let's see how this deck rocks. A lot of the times things say exile things with the same name, so just having things with different names is useful. Hey, we got a friendly player, Marcos Nunez, 87. I know who Amanda Nunez is. She was a good UFC fighter. Marcos Nunez, 87. Let's see what you got, bro. Oh, he's gonna get rid of one of my cards. He's gonna get rid of this one. There it goes. We gotta start poking him. Here's what's going on. What is this? What did I hit? Well, this is good. I don't need to. Well, all we need now is a Krenko. Well, these are three sad little bodies. Let's see what cards we can draw now. Oh, I wish he had some haste. Let's see what else we draw first. Let's see, he's drawing that. He's only gonna get 4 mana though, so I'm gonna have way more mana than him. So let's get rid of his biggest threat. Yes, he'll draw 2, but he's gonna have 1 turn to use all those, and I'm gonna have way more mana to cast my spells next turn. So hopefully we'll be able to take a much bigger advantage and survive the next turn. So he's only going to be play 1 anyhow. You're going to have to play that one or that one. Brutal. See, if I'd been able to tap him a little bit earlier. It's just not giving us this Bastronaut to get him up to speed early enough. I haven't seen that in my opening hand in a long time. Is there no other card for 1 that has start your engines? Can I search for that? Those are the advanced filters. It'd be nice if you could search for start your engines or some type of keyword. So if I type O, start your they're redder colors, so that's the only one. How about 2 drops? I was running this guy. This guy was actually pretty sweet. So instead of that guy, and even just drop him down by 1. This actually was really good. Bet you this guy would be pretty good. Instead, need 1 more common. Do I have a common? I could complete that just to try. And just really rock a start your engines deck. I mean, that would be a pretty good one too. Right? It's tons of mana. So let's see. I make room. Two Krankos. Let's craft that. Got Hazard out there for 2. Because really, we just need to get this thing going as fast as possible. Take you out. Some more card draw. I wish I had one more common right now. I don't have packs. Like I said, we're at 53,000. Once we get to 100, I'm going to open up 100 packs. We're going to fill up tons of these wild cards. Right now, I'm just trying variations of this deck. So let's just throw in, this is probably stupid, but let's just go for this and let's see how it plays. This is a completely different variation on this Goblins deck than I usually do. So let's see who this next opponent is up. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello to everyone who's viewing. We actually, one of our viewers wanted to issue a challenge to me, and we got to play some battles against one of our viewers, Phillips, up there. We got to issue a direct challenge. Got a new subscriber, so hopefully he comes back again, maybe tomorrow or the next day, and we'll get to play some more games. But if you guys want to play some games against me, feel free to subscribe and like to the channel, and I'll play against anybody, any format, any deck. I don't have that many great decks, so you can probably smash all over my head, but we're trying to see what we can do with this Goblin deck. So like I said, we want to start our engines up early. That's what I was going for with the deck changes here. Funny that I wasn't seeing this one in my opening hand at all, and now it all of a sudden appears. But let's do something fun now. I can get rid of, let's do this. Now that we have our engine started, I don't really need him anymore. So let's get rid of that. Draw some more cards. This guy's gonna get our speed up again. And the end game is going to be having Howl Squad Heavy at max speed, having Expedited Inheritance on the board, which is not in my hand yet. The only problem with this being legendary is 2 of them isn't all that hot. So let's, you know what, I gotta see, I gotta get the speed first, right? So I guess put a stop after combat. We gotta get our speed boost. So let's see if he's playing any tricks. Okay, now we're up to 3, so now I don't have to worry about direct damage. And we can actually throw out... Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? This is going to be pretty vicious. He's going to have some serious removal. Let's just put the pressure. See, now we're going to be at max speed next turn. This is exactly what I was going for with those changes. He's going to be looking at this guy crapping his pants now. For 2 mana, you get a 5/3 with Indestructible. Comes out when you're at max speed. Look at that's gonna be. I'm not gonna put him out yet. I wish he could get haste too, right? That'll give them both double strike. So let's throw. This is what we're gonna do. Get this guy up to max speed now. Now this is going to give these guys double strike. This guy's going to be able to attack now. I'm pretty sure. I don't need them to have haste yet, so we'll keep that on the backhand for when we pull a Krenko. So 9 damage. Oh, that's vicious, right? See, these guys get good bonuses when you're at max speed. But I say never underestimate your opponent. The amount of times that I thought I had the win and all of a sudden I just passed the turn and died is absolutely incredible. All these other players make amazing decks. I always learn something. Look at this. Look at what this guy's doing. See, you can never underestimate your opponent here. All of a sudden, I can't get the damage through, right? We need a Cranko or something. Sea Dazzle. That's a cool name. Alright, let's see what our counter lock's gonna draw us this time. It's just waiting on him to pass over to me. Oh, he's got an Infect deck too. We're gonna be careful about that. Alright, there's our Howl Squad. The good news about that is now we're gonna be able to give him haste. The only problem is I don't have my Expedited Inheritance on the board. I was really hoping to. However, what we can do, I think I can end the game. Possibly. This guy's no, he's only tap for 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only gonna give him 5. They're not gonna get through it. Let's see. I gotta put some stops down here. Other goblins. He's not a goblin, right? He's tapped out, so he's got 5 blockers. So 2, 4. He's gonna need 6 at least, leaving that open. Let's see what he does. Let's see. He's gonna put another one out too, just for fun. I gotta make sure I put some stops down here. And let's see. I don't think he knows how much... Yeah, sorry. Put some stops down here. Let's go to blockers. Two. He's gonna need to be 2 on 8. But that's all? Alright. That's what I was hoping for. Now he's going to be taking some serious damage. Yeah, he's not looking so powerful anymore, is he? He thought he had this game won. But let's see. Never underestimate your opponent. He's got a lot of open mana. He's got 4 cards in hand. Every turn that passes, they just combo off even more. See? Look at this. Good thing I got my count on luck on the board. It's the only thing I got going for me, you know. Other than the fact that this guy's got haste and he's indestructible. So, let's see what he's going to answer. That's not going to look good for him, is it? Yep. Good game, bro. Good game, Sea Dazzle. I appreciate you coming out. There you go. We did some deck tweaks and we got a win right away with it. So let's roll a couple more games. Let's see how it plays. I don't think I like that cat, so I might take that out of the deck. Let's take a look at that, because it's really not goblin flavored at that point. We can't get too far off base. Then it starts to go wonky. So I could probably take out that guy and put back in our Draconautics, or maybe a Rune Belt. So we got 6. Let's put in 2 of those. And 2 of these guys. And we won't get overloaded. We're not playing a cat deck, we're playing a goblin deck, right? We'll count on our legendary Hazaret. I might like this card. Let's see how it goes. I like that it's got start your engines. And that it gives it'll give haste to my Cranko. And it draws me cards. This might work. This deck is gonna run me right over. I'm gonna lose. See how quickly my confidence level went from 100% to 0? I think if you guys have played against this deck in standard, or oh man, you know how fast this is. This is gonna slaughter me. If I had a shock in my hand to take this guy out now, perhaps. But this is a dead card in my hand right now. Turn 4, we're not gonna see turn 4. Even if we do, by the time he comes out, it's not going to do anything. This is often a win more card. That's interesting. He's got to have creatures. He's playing creatures on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. I don't want my... This is a really probably a bad play. But I need to ensure I have mana. I need some removal options. It's probably too late already. But let's just see if we can survive 1 or 2 turns. If this guy drops another red land and I see a Screaming Nemesis... Oh, it's good coffee over here. Hope you guys are all having a good morning out there today. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to cast spells, right? He's got to pump these guys up. Tomas, 13. T. Thomas. T. Tomas. Yeah, that's some serious damage. Oh my gosh, with the double strike. What am I going to do? That's crazy. Crazy. All with 2 mana. All with 2 mana. On turn 2, look at my health. What response could I possibly have to that? I play 1 creature? Oh my goodness. He's gonna have to get sacrificed. I could take 1 of them down. Let's do this. It's gonna be... This is my only chance here. I need speed. I didn't mean to end the turn. I meant to, wow. Alright. I guess you gotta be really careful about the stops. This thing just auto skips turns. I don't want it to pass turn. Full control. Hold full control. It's probably not gonna matter this game. That deck is too speedy right now. I would need instant speed removal. That's why we're going to try running white in the deck. Nothing we can do against that deck. Not until we splash another color. There's no answer for red to that deck, and to be honest. You could give us lightning bolts and it wouldn't matter. I can't even pronounce that name. Zuhi? Zue? Zue? Zuhe? I'm not sure. I'm sure I butcher them all. Well, let's give him a friendly hello. There's our goblin on the battlefield here on the left. At least we're on the play. At least we're gonna get a chance. We got our first turn engines out here. That's always a good sign. I have to discard a card. Well, we have 2 of them and they're legendary, so we could spare 1. Now he's going to have some good instant exile and removal because he's in Orzhov colors. So he's probably going to be able to remove him and not even trigger that. Hazoret being indestructible is a fantastic target for shock with this on the board. One more and this guy's going to be able to attack. That's why it's legendary. I gotta order some physical copies of this card. I want to see if I can get them in some foil versions for our physical collection. I'll try to showcase them in some other of our YouTube videos. Obviously this playlist is here just for live streams for MTG Arena gameplay, but if you subscribe and like to the channel, I got another playlist where I'm showcasing my physical card collection also. And I think we're going to start to add some of these to it. Right now, I'm really trying to collect vintage cards. Everything from revised 4th edition through 7th edition. And focusing on mainly the core sets. They're just my favorite cards in Magic. I'm trying to collect a bunch of play sets of them. Let's get up to max speed here. Now we're going to be able to attack with our Hazoret. So let's see what he wants to deal. And what if you get a Shock or another Burst Lightning? Now we can start dumping on him and drawing the rest of our deck. These two work fantastic together. He'd be a great target for Lightning Helix. Not doing a whole lot with mana, but I mean, we could pump our creatures up, I guess, right? So that's what we're going to do. He's going to be taking a lot of damage right now if he doesn't delete my carrot guys. Watch, 13 damage. That puts him on a clock. At 4 cards, he's got some mana open. He's got options. I can always sacrifice him. He can make me sacrifice a creature. He's not hexproof. He can give him -3, -3. That's what's great about cards like Dismember. If you guys play Modern, Dismember is an extremely powerful removal spell. It's only an uncommon. I'm pretty sure you could pick some copies up for cheap. I think it's from Phyrexia. I think I got quite a few copies in my collection somewhere. Well, it's pulling out some wins here, so let's keep rolling with it. Let's see if we can string some more together. Got a little pipe over here. We're going to pack it up with some of the herb as we take on Neek. And again, we had one of our viewers issue us a challenge. If he wanted to play, if Phillips, we played against him for a few rounds. That was tons of fun. So if you guys want to subscribe and like to the channel and play against me, feel free, man. We can hit up the chat, play some rounds. I'm always happy to play against our viewers here. I think he gave us a subscribe to the channel, so he'll be back too. You can check out Phillips. Not sure if he's got some of his own socials either, but I try to get everybody's, give credit to everybody. We're all each other's crew in this world. We didn't live with the humans of the past. We're not going to live with the humans in the future. We're all each other's brothers and sisters out here right now. This whole human family on Earth right now is the whole one we got. Spend some more time being friendly with each other. Let's see what Neek is going to do here. I wish I had a removal spell right now. It's funny that he took the Burst Lightning though. This is going to help get our max speed up. I love that this guy has Menace. He gets it through all the time. Let's have a good game, Neek. These decks are pretty brutal though. This black deck has some nasty surprises where I lose half my life. So if he's all tapped out, we might as well just go for it here, right? The only thing I need to draw now is an Expedited Inheritance. That would be the card draw engine for this deck. If I have to lose one, you know what? It's actually this guy. This one outright wins me games so often. People forget that it gets double strike and that I can pump it up. That's a 2-2, right? He's not going to be able to block him. You know what? If he blocks him, he's going to die. And these guys are just chumps. So let's put a stop down here after the blockers to make sure we don't muck that up. See, he thinks now... Oh. No, I messed that up. He's not at max speed yet. That's called a misplay on live stream. Let's get him out here. He'll be ready for next turn. And he's probably gonna... He's gonna underestimate these two. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're gonna be able to kill him on the next turn unless he pulls out something magical. Not worried about that. He's not gonna save him for blocking? He is. I was gonna say. He's underestimating these two guys right here. Well, that's unfortunate. Now I know that this is a dead card late game. It does nothing. This is a good early, this is a great early game card, and absolute garbage for late game. Might as well keep it in my hand right now. So what we're gonna do? Let me put the stops down here so I don't muck it up. You know he's taking 4. He's gonna try to block. He's gonna have to bet it on 2. So he's taking 4, 5, 6, 7. So he needs to take 5 damage. And I can tap and give one of these 6. Unless he has secret life gain somewhere. He's got lifelink on that one, I gotta be careful. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not going to be able to block. I think I'm going to be able to throw the damage through him. I'm going to go all out here. Block him. Go for it, bro. Go for it. It's over. There we go. There you go. Alright, so this deck is sort of working here, right? Let's just keep it going then. Let's see how many wins we can string together. I got a nice little bowl of greens here packed beside me. Stacking a little bit of gold each time. Spark this up here. Mitch. Alright, Mitch, let's see what see if his deck matches his avatar. Think he's rocking the green deck? Gets to go first. We got kickoff celebrations. So that's actually, like I said, a good early game card. I just wish that one of these was a burnout Bastronaut to play on turn 1. So let's do this. I'm not gonna need 2 of those. Let's do it. At least it drew me the mana and another 1-drop. I don't think that was a good trade for him. He literally traded a 1/1 token for a rare that gives all of his elves a 1/1 boost. That's an interesting choice. This is going to help us get up to our max speed, which we desperately need. And man, if we play our Expedited Inheritance next turn and he chooses to block with his Wiltleaf Liege, this game's going to get messy for him. This will be a fun game. I don't know if he's going to win or I'm going to win, but this is going to be a fun game. Either way. Oh, this is going to get messy. However, it's going to give me that 4th mana. I need that 4th mana. No, of course not. And it gives me probably a card that I don't need whatsoever. However, here's what we can do. Do his guys have trample? I have to make sure I get through. So 1, 2, 3. That's all I need. I don't want to sacrifice him, but I have to. I have to get through 4 blockers. So rather than tapping all 4, I just tap these 3 and it'll do the job for me because he has to put 2 on him. That's how that math works. However, we're going to get a fistful of cards now. And we did get a speed boost. Look at how many cards this is drawing us. Please, yes. Please, yes. You're a combo player. This is a great card. He's going to get 1 or 2. Look at this. Now the trick is being at 4 speed so that you can tap this for mana and literally play every card in your hand. Which I have done. So we got to make sure we get a mountain out. Let's get another goblin out while we can. And again, it's another chump blocker that draws me more cards. You got to be careful you don't overdraw your deck. You got 32. You could easily attack for more. And if he has trample, it becomes less relevant. Love that card. I got a few copies of that in my collection. Alright, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to attack again. He's got some serious damage output. I gotta block the wilt leaves. Take 4. It's going to draw me 14 cards. And yes, I will take them all. I just don't have enough goblins on the battlefield, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. What do you think we can do with all these cards? We gotta make sure we put stops on every step. I want full control. We gotta get our maximum mana out. Now, we need goblins out here. So we need all the cheapies. We need burnout. We have more burnouts. He's not a goblin either, right? See, maybe we just need more goblins too. There's one Howl squad. We can put a rune belt out. Now what I need is to find a shock. If not a shock, we need a burst lightning. Now we go up to max speed. Now we can tap him for mana. Resolve that. Now I can use one more burst lightning. Let's tap him for mana. Now we gotta put our other Howl squad down also. Is he in here? I thought he was in here. I thought we had one more Howl squad heavy. Yes, we do, right there. Put him down. There are other rune belt. That leaves us with one more mana again. So now we're also going to play that one man. Another burst lightning. 2. Draconautics. Create a token. Resolve that. Everyone gets haste. Tap for more mana. Eight. Let's go to combat. I should have used the mana. That was a mistake by me. I'm so dumb. That was an absolute misplay. He's got 2 blockers. And I still misplayed it. But you can see how powerful that combo is, and I absolutely misplayed it. And that would definitely be more powerful with more goblins, so I should probably switch back to that and just keep the Hazoret, as I'm finding out how to fine-tune this deck here. Get rid of kickoff celebrations, keep Hazoret, and honestly even get rid of that guy right there. Increase the Rune Belt, the Draconautics. Heck, maybe you could just go one more. Sometimes this is good. I like the Bone Horde, he's good. Alright, so let's do one or two more games. We'll do a couple more games here, and then we'll take a break. But I think we got a few more games left, so maybe 2 or 3 more games. See the next opponent. See if this deck is a little more tuned. I definitely can't pronounce that name, but he's probably a skilled player. Alright, it's giving us 2 mana. You think it's going to lock us on 2 now? And just laugh at us as we sit here? I should have played this one just to get the speed boost. Yeah, I need the speed boost. Oh man, please don't lock us on 2 mana against a green ramp deck. That's only going to end one way. I mean, if it gives us a 3rd mana, we're going to have a chance. Depends how nice the algorithm wants to be to us. Oh, it blessed us. Now we have a chance. We need to get a speed through. Well, it's not going to get through on this turn. But if he attacks, then we're definitely going to be able to get somebody through. Yep, smart player. He played it right. This is going to be a tough game for us to win. This is an uphill battle. Again, it'd be nice to get that 4th land drop so we could play our Krenko. Or at least give us a really good playable card. Oh, that's vicious. What am I supposed to do against that? That's crazy. Good grief. Oh, see, it gave us the most useless card possible. A copy of a legendary, no more mana, no more usable cards. Well, you got 2 options. I can either play another blocker, or play a count unlock and draw the cards that I need. He has to attack. I'm just gonna have to sacrifice a Draconautics. And potentially still take 5 or 6 or more if he chooses to attack with him. He's going to be 3/3. I mean, he should swing with all 3 of these. That'll put me up. Oh gosh. Oh, thank goodness. I did not. He would have won if he attacked with him. Only thing. Oh man, that's brutal. Does he have trample? That's crazy. 1 life. He's black. He's got to be able to like deal damage to me somehow. Have an opponent loses a life card. No, he doesn't have black. I'm sorry. That's just a colorless card. Now it wants to give me the 4th. Let's see what we can make happen though, right? I think we're gonna be too little, too late. 5. Just too little, too late. It locked us out of the mana. And look, he had 4, 5, 6, 7, and we were stuck at 3. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Just gotta take the L, move on. So I meant to say good game. I'll let him swing for the win.
Unity brings peace to all.
Look at how big this creature got up to. Crazy. Well, I'm sure he feels good, but there's not much I can do being stuck at 2 or 3 mana while he's ramping up to 7. Can't feel bad about that. We just gotta move on. Hope we get a better mana draw in the next game. Maybe the algorithm will take some pity on us. Let's see who we get. It's amazing how much this deck is struggling now. I should probably change it up again and switch from Goblins to just red direct damage. We were up into Diamond Tier last season with it. Literally 1 win away from breaking into Mythic with a mono red deck. But now it's just struggling to stay into Diamond for Platinum for some reason. Did the meta change? Did I change the deck too much? Good news, we can always change the deck. That's a cool avatar that he's got up there. I'm not sure what character that is in green. Up against an Is It deck. We better be fast. This guy's gonna deal some damage and be sneaky. Is he gonna play the Otter? Is this a prowess deck? Is it splashing with blue? It's possible. He's not gonna love this. Especially when these guys now get some double strike. It's going good for us, so we can get the early engines up. This deck is super powerful at that point. We just need to grab a Howl Squad Heavy or the Expedited Expedition. But it's nice to know if we just draw Bland, we're going to be able to play the Dracosaur. This guy's pretty good when he gets to stick around. He doesn't even need to attack, he just draws cards and puts dinosaurs on the battlefield and mana. See? We'll draw right into him. This is going to give him some big problems. Okay. I should probably wait. As much as I wanted to get up to 4 speed right there. Now, is he going to bounce my Krenko? Is he going to burn my Burnout? Is Burnout going to get burned? He's thinking. So he's going to put 2 in his graveyard. And this is going to be a 3-2. That's a pretty darn good card. Get a 3-2 with haste for 1. That's pretty sweet just by casting an instant. From Foundations, right? He didn't play anything. Well, I'm not going to let a blue mana counter my spell. See what he does. Now that he's tapped out, let's just wait, no attacks, and drop this bomb on his head. He could just bounce him. That means he's looking for something. 2 mana. That cost him at least 3. Okay, he could use 3. He could do it. He could have a second Fiery Annihilation. That is a pretty darn good spell. I should include that in my deck. Fiery Annihilation. 5 for 3 at instant speed. I mean, they have Scorching Shot as a sorcery. I used to include that one. Scorching Shot. That's 2. It's at sorcery speed, but it's 1 cheaper. Boom! What? Crazy. Look at that. Alright, obviously we're doing something right with the deck. We're at least halfway through Platinum 4. Let's see if we can keep going with this new deck change. He didn't like that Dracosaur being on the battlefield. Oh, card. The Princess Takes Flight. I should start looking at these cards in between the rounds, right? That's not so bad. Let's see who else we got. Appreciate everyone who's watching. Hope you guys are having a good day. Should refill my hot cocoa here soon. Oh, good. We get to go first. It's finally given us 3 mana, so I can feel a little more secure. This is, I'm not going to lie, it's one of the closest to perfect hands we can get. I mean, I'd rather trade, you know, maybe this for a Burnout Bastronaut just to get the speed going first and put a threat on the board. But the key pieces are here. We just have to be faster than him. I'm not... Green likes to ramp pretty hard. I don't want any of his creatures on here. I'm gonna have to count on pulling another one of those cards out. Hopefully we're gonna be able to drop that on the next turn. So 1-3. This might work out. He's gonna feel pretty safe right now. But we're gonna drop this one next, and then when he attacks with a big creature or blocks with a big creature into our 1-1, we're gonna draw a fistful of cards. Or at least we'll be able to make a dragon that'll be able to get through. This is going to depend on how hard this guy ramps up with his mana. I feel bad for him. I always hate when the guys get stuck on land. Although it happens to me enough. You guys saw it the other game. I got stuck on 2 or 3 lands, so you got to take advantage of it sometimes when it happens for you. So we got a couple options here. I could either make the dragon. You know what? This is going to be the... Need help getting up to max speed. I'm not sure I want to drop him quite yet. Heck, let's go for it all, right? Gotta get the poking. 3-6. 8 damage, that's nothing to sneeze at. Now let's drop this. Okay. Now we're gonna pull out the dragon next time. This guy's gonna chump block for us too. He probably thinks I'm not gonna block with him. Now the idea is he's only gonna draw one card, and whatever he attacks with, the bigger the creature he attacks with, the more cards I'm gonna draw. The only crappy part is I should be at 3 or 4 speed right now, because I didn't get that early game Bastronaut out. He's not attacking. I mean, I can either play Count on Luck for card draw, which I probably need, or I can put the Dragon out, which will for sure get through. And I can, well, he's got Reach, so he'll still block the Dragon, right? That would draw me cards, but I don't want him to draw cards. So for now, I can rely on this. We could only trade, we could both draw 2 cards. This is going to sound counterintuitive, but I'm going to attack with him. I should have attacked with this other third one too. Say that was a misplay. That's okay, he's probably really curious. See, he still let him through. Sometimes those weird plays and the players are just really curious. They think you're up to something. So he's going to get 2 cards. He did get a speed boost, and now we're going to draw 8. Oh my gosh, look at the mana we just drew. That's crazy. I'm going to draw 2. And I could pump him up, but I need to keep him blocked potentially. If he gives him trample, I'm going to be in trouble. As long as he doesn't have trample, I'm all good. Getting very close to being able to play basically our entire deck. As soon as we get to 4, this guy's going to be able to tap for some good mana. Trample? Sure, right? He's got the reach right there. He's got some oh, see, that's not good for me. That's a terrible card for me. I'm not even gonna get the card draw from when he attacks. That's the bad part. Is he gonna go all in? Just one. I'm not gonna block him. I need my goblins right now. I can take 8. Don't need to give him any cards. Crazy, he gives 4 toxic. I gotta put some stops down here. Alright, we got 5 mana. I don't even have a direct damage spell, you've gotta be kidding me. Not even to get to 4 speed. How did they do me like that? That's crazy. How did they just... oh man, they just did me dirty. 1? I didn't get 1 more direct damage spell. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Not even 1. Not even a shock. Should have done is just waited till after combat anyhow, just drew some more cards. I just couldn't believe that it just didn't draw me 1 single one there. It would have been after combat anyhow. Well, lessons learned. I think I picked up a few more lessons there. Alright, I think we got 1 or 2 more games left here. Then we'll take a break at 11 o'clock. It's 10:45 my time local, so we got about 15 minutes. Dark Lord, one of our last 1 or 2 opponents here on the stream for the day. But if you guys like watching Magic the Gathering, I'm going to be building some more decks. I'm going to be cracking open 100 packs on live stream. So just hit subscribe and like on that channel, comments. I appreciate all of you guys, and hopefully it's just some chill Magic the Gathering to watch. Sort of explain what I'm doing, explain why I'm making the choices I'm making here, what I'm trying to get the deck to do. We got Dark Lord. And really that's the problem with black is they have black and white are able to remove without triggering this. So it's not always as useful against black and white decks as it is against red or green decks. Green slightly gets around this with trample. Exactly, see, he gets to exile, so it's not triggered. So generally, you're gonna have to start burst lightning and shocking your own creatures, which is totally fine. But hopefully this draws us the mana, we could drop a Dracosaur, and then we could start using this engine to draw cards. So at least we'll get our engine started. To 3. Start to build a minor threat, right? Oh, Vicious. That's a solid card. Drown an Icor. That's a great card to have. So 4. What we should do is right here, watch. Don't get the cards you want, draw the cards you need. Still didn't want to. There we go, finally. Get us up to speed here. Now at least we'll be able to play our lands. That's sort of why I have Hazoret in here. It's like it's a perfect sync to just dump your spells to draw cards. All of a sudden these become instant speed draw 2 for 1 mana. Yeah, if he's like, he's got to go. The good news is we have more. So this land is going to stay until next turn. Oh no, it won't, because it got drawn with this one. It's not going to matter. But we want to make sure we continue the card draw. These are in hands. These are going to disappear. Now we're already at max speed anyhow. So we might look at playing the Dracosaur next turn. We'll see. We got to start winning the game, right? I mean, he's got Toxic. He might win the game. He's gonna be dealing out some more Infect tokens soon. I'm very sure. But this deck is no slouch. Total of 6. Yep, it's time. Yep. We gotta put him on a clock, right? I should have just attacked with him. Made him kill him right away. Well, let's see how many. If you can give me 5 poison counters, I lose. See, look at this. 4 more, it's game over for me. He's tapped out of mana. At least it's going to draw me a card. And I'm hoping he won't see the next turn. Some stops down. Sure I'm in control. Oh, and it draws me lands again. That's crazy. Oh, we might as well play them this time. Yes. I think we found the win. He doesn't have haste yet. I can't believe we didn't get a single spell that was like a shock or a burst lightning or a lightning strike. Maybe I need to include more in the deck. I could probably do with 2 of these Hazarets. Although it's super nice to have them, so I like to include the 4 of. And when they get removed, I just play another one for 2. Yep. I mean, he only has to give me 3 more tokens. I'm done. He could win right now. Yep, there's another one. Got 1, 2, 3 mana left open. Oh my gosh. He's gonna hit up my Dracosaur. Oh, brutal. Good game. When he dies, it probably proliferates, right? Oh my gosh, we did get the win. Oh my gosh, look at that. We did pull it out. See, you can never give up. Alright, this deck has some legs. But I think I have to tune. Just make one little tweak. I don't feel like I'm drawing enough. I could almost do with 1 less of these and go with the lightning strike. Or what else? What other instant speeds do they have up to me? Let's go instant 1 and 2 reds. Not called lightning strike. I don't have the shocks in here? Oh my god, did I take shocks out? Insane. Let's go down to 2 each. This will make the deck perform better. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much changes I'd made. I think this will curve out a little bit better. I could probably even deal with less. 2 less. Put in the lightning strikes. Or go with the sorcery. 2 drop. Scorching shot. That would be a pretty good to drop on our Hazaret. Let's get rid of Draconautics and go with Hazaret. Let's just see how this goes. Maybe I just messed it up, right? Why mess with the good thing when we were winning? But that's why you gotta try different things. See what works and what doesn't. I was wondering where all my removal spells were. It's funny, every time you put one in the deck, all of a sudden that's the first card they draw for you. So this definitely is not a fast out of the gates one, but at least this is going to get us our engines going. Again, this would be better off with a direct damage spell at this point. Might go with the 3-drop 5 instant. Oh, he just realized he wasted it. That's gonna burn him. Alright, let's get a count on luck then. Now we're gonna actually be able to throw this down and Scorching Shot our own Hazaret. Yep. So if we can survive another turn or two. Though I wish we had some speed to get online here. Might be taking too much time. Hot lands. I know, it happens so many times. Say hello to our friends, Atiamas. Oh good, it did give us a 5th land. That's going to be absolutely fantastic for us. So we got a couple options. We can either drop this guy now, which is probably not the right thing to do. Let's get some options here. Now watch how many cards we can pull. Now we're going to draw 10 cards. Make sure we put some stops down here and keep full control. Now do we drop Belt of Shock? Another count on luck? Need to get damage through. Need to get our engines up, so let's go Shock. And also now, we can put a blocking body out. Now he'll be able to block for us. So let's draw some more cards. He'll be able to draw 2. We'll be able to draw 6, 7 cards. So he gets 2 to our 7. I know we don't have a lot of life left. We're gonna have a lot of other resources. So let's get our land out. Owl Squad Heavy's good. Burnout wins us games. Runebelt's another body that's gonna pump. All we need is this guy to get through. So we can sacrifice a few. Let's see if we can get through our wall. Could have direct damage spells. Wow, he just sacked a ton. Oh yeah. We might be able to play our whole deck next turn. Let's take one more. I want to make sure we got 2 Howl Squads. Now we can decline the rest. I'm pretty sure we can get this done now. All we needed was 7 mana. Oh, no, because that's not even going to give us enough of Let's see if we can do this right. Oh, I didn't mean to go to combat quite yet, bro. What the heck is going on? I had the stops. I thought I had the stops. I did not want to go to combat yet. That's crazy. Alright. Well, now what we're gonna do, tap for some mana. We're gonna put Krenko down. Resolve that. He's gonna activate. He's gonna put a whole bunch more goblins on the board. Now we're gonna tap for a whole bunch more mana. And now I'm sure I could have played that differently and won the game somehow. I think I forgot to attack with this guy and this couple other guys. I'm pretty sure we're still going to get the win here, but I can't believe I just misplayed that. Is what it is. Let's see what happens. It's going to cost him 5 to play that. So, I mean, right? So he plays 5 and then what? He kills him. Let's see, you drop 1 more mana, and then he could play guy with haste who's going to run into my indestructible. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other cards. He doesn't have mana production like I do with the Howl Squad's heavy. That's the difference. It's giving me card draw versus giving them card draw. I could drop all of them. They can't. That's the key to running Expedited Expedition. Howl Squad Heavy, he produces the mana that you can actually play the cards that you have. I think he knows he lost and he's just trying to be grumpy about it now. We'll go one more game after this. This deck is working out for us, so we're going to play one more round. We'll keep going until we get a loss. Everyone says, don't want to end on a loss. Gotta keep the streak going. Almost had 100 viewers here. We even did a private battle against one of our viewers earlier in the stream. He had to issue us one of our challenges. I gotta make sure I don't draw my deck out now, right? 5 cards. He's gonna try to get me to like draw my deck out. I don't know what he's doing now, if he's just being grumpy. Another timeout, or if he's like trying to get me to draw my deck and trying to fake me out or make me lose my attention. We're just going straight to combat. Or just dealing a direct damage spell if we pull one. Something tells me he just rage quit. Interesting. See? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 1 card left. You guys see that? 1 card left. We won't do it all the way. Just because this guy used that timeout. Wasting our time here. There we go. As we guess, we're wasting our time. I'm sure he enjoyed that. Alright, we gotta keep this win streak going. I think this deck's performing. This deck's performing. Stroke of Midnight. Destroy target non-land permanent. That's not so bad. But its controller gets to create a 1/1 human. That's a terrible card. Maybe in a draft format. Definitely not in any type of constructed format. Coronius. Cool name. I like it. Got a cool avatar. Expect a tough game this time. I'm glad that it's giving out our burnout first. Let's go. This guy's probably got a fast deck too. I wonder if he's thinking about using cut down. Ooh, let's see what he picks. Count on luck, expedited inheritance, the Hazaret. Wonder if he takes the Hazaret. Takes the expedited. Yeah, I took the Hazaret. That's totally fine. Gonna get our speed up again. This is good news. We're gonna be able to play the Howl Squad on turn 3. Oh, that's brutal. That's such a nasty card for us. Such a nasty card. Cool. I should have attacked with the Bastronaut, I guess. Again, that was maybe my misplay. We're in a tough spot now. That's alright, you can never give up. Now I'm in a worse spot. We need some cards. I love when they decline. Well, I like to play what I've got. Let's see if he declines again. He probably won't. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's see. He has to accept. Oh my gosh, he declined to draw 5 cards again. I wonder if he thinks it's going to draw me 5 cards. Well, we'll just keep letting him think that it's drawing us cards. Oh, brutal. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Uh-oh. If there was ever a time to having a braid in your hands, oh my gosh, that's brutal. That's the cards that it gives us? Well, we can't win every game, right? That's all good. That's pretty brutal, though. Oh, lands. Lands. Well, can't win pulling lands. But good game. Alright, we're going to take a break. We appreciate you watching. If you guys liked any of it, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We're going to be back with more content. I'm going to be showing content of my actual physical card collection on the other playlists. So check out some of our other playlists on our channel, and we will catch you again tomorrow.